find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need their favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from Minneapolis. This is fielded inside the 5. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. McCarthy now going to start with a pass.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On second down, Love. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. It's his third touchdown on the year. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no time.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Love to throw it on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
That's taken in at the 50. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. From the 35, it's first and 10. The man in motion is Watson. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And third down coming up. To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
The man in motion is Watson. Love to throw on first and 10. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. And this time, he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run it here with Chandler. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Off the play fake. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but That's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody...
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
A gain there of 15. First down, Minnesota.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That's caught by Chandler. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Vikings. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Vikings are able to edge a bit closer. Riker Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Riker now on for the extra point. It's up and through. The Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Has an opening past the 40. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll go play action with Love. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The catch is made. This is Tucker Crack. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Now it is first and goal. Running is Jacobs. And he's in. Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take over here up near the 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. A quick slant. Looked in by Watson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Packers.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Third and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. He gets free. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
The #1 rule of attempting a red zone pass, Mike, is if you're going to miss, you've got to miss where nobody can get it. And that includes the defense. At least if it goes incomplete, you have a field goal in your back pocket, you come away with points. But instead, you put it close to a defender, he comes up with a huge pick to keep it.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Minnesota. Then That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Complete to Tucker Kraft. It's a gain of 10. First down after.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Love. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. On first down, it's Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He runs with it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
The man in motion is Watson. Love to throw it on 1st down. That one caught by Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Love. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll drop this one down for Chandler. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Vikings. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll put Addison in motion. To the air once more is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
A run now for Chandler. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, Reed. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. The throw is going to be caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That goes for 58. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Loves to throw on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They put Wilson in motion. From the gun on 3rd down to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Look at play action here with McCarthy. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He works free, right side. And he's going to take this all the way home. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Packers.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. And they're fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. To throw is Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's got another one. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Chandler. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
A carry now for Chandler. And he's going to get the 1st down up past the 35-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and It brings up a manageable second down.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's caught by Chandler. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw, it's McCarthy. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll go play action with Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a designed run. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Here now, 2nd down and goal. That is caught, and he's in. Tucker Kraft, touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will add 1 more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
2 runs going in the wrong direction. And now it is 3rd and 15. On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Here's a second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Love will take a knee, and that ought to do it.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front yard yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front the back gate yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.